and Fnatic will go straight up mids. Oh, Chris J, gotta be careful.
Oh my god, they had double P250s, the P250s are still there, the Glocks have fallen. But that's a great start. Going for the numbers duels in mid.
Very strong at the moment, Mousesports. Sunny finds one more. Fnatic, this has not started out very well for them. Losing a couple players straight away in mids. They put all their eggs in one basket, and the basket was smashed. Grim's trying to fight his way back in, though. The bomb will make its way slowly towards his position, but he is far from getting any help here from the likes of Flusher. Grims is good, but he's not this good, it seems, as Flusher will come in late to the party. And he is surely not long for this world. And indeed, Chris J. What a round from Chris J. Draken going for the peak here with the AWP. This, oh my god, Chris J. Starting things off well with the scouts. Almost a second, there's a peek from Rops. However, Exist is very good for it. Expects it and takes Rops down. A 4 versus 3 still, however, and Snacks in the bomb site. They may not expect him to be in that position after Rops went down. There's a peaky spot somehow. That's all the warning he needs. He actually just goes straight for the shot through the wall. Pop flash, that's going to slow them down. And he's got teammates coming. He knows that the safest thing to do here is to delay for his teammates. Oscar! He misses the shot down on shot. Maybe, just maybe a chance here now for the Swedes. 9 seconds to plant the bomb. They've got to be so fast. A very long no-scope coming in from Exist to try to make it work. It's Flusher, though, covering him. Oh, they can't get the bomb down in time. Mousesports take the round. And there are some nades. Perhaps, indeed, Sunny will read that smoke in the window. Smoke off underpass, but they will dart out forward. Sunny wins the fight. Another one to be had. Sunny cannot be stopped. This man is incredible at the moment. Exist will creep up the catwalk, but what is there left to do?
More flashes over the roof, and Exist sees nothing. Finally, Flusher can do something. Doesn't last very long. But they're no longer having it. Ooh, Sunny. Seen some tricks. Oh dear. I forget, I think it was it Manish who used to do this on short?
Get them into this bomb site, but it's so careful, and that's why a pixel, his hair was showing, and Rops will take him down with a superior position. And now how do you plant? How do you get a bomb down here? There's 2 players there. They might not understand that there's one more. In fact, they know it should be Rops because he killed their teammate. Exist has done amazingly well. How have they managed to bring this back?
Now he doesn't scope, there could be more locations, but he better be ready for these quick scopes. Exist moving around the smoke until he sees it first, but Oscar's Oscar. Grims will just about.
This is interesting because it could work out. There's obviously Rops in shadow. Oh, okay, Oscar on the crates. Very nice, that's Grims dead, but if the push works out from the pit position, if Rops doesn't get anything, it's still okay here for Fnatic, but can they do it? Yes, Draken is very fast.
They've got a flashbang, no smokes. And now they have problems. They have the man advantage, though, and that makes it even better. They've got 1 minute to find 2 players. Oscar has position on Palace, but he's moving away now. Has he been seen by Draken? I think he has, but there goes Draken. Crossfire for the CTs. There's a high ground. He hasn't seen it. And there are the kills for Fnatic. The comeback is on. Bench
Position. I am very curious what that angle looks like. Looks like they will fall off now that the grenades do sell in, but there's already more than enough players in position for Mousesports here. How did Fnatic win these fights?
Exist seen by the van. Pre-fight from Snacks, the last bullet before he even knows he's got a kill. Gets one, and there is Oscar as well. 1 versus 3 for Flusher. He's capable. The Flusher, though, has the bomb, so he could go towards the A side. There is Oscar. There goes Oscar. Now Flusher can jump off, but he's not expecting more players to be here. Sees Rops' elbow, but he can't move in time.
And then they go to the window.
Moving into the A side. 36 seconds on the clock. They need more frags. Oscar says no. 2 Fnatic players remaining. They still have the bomb in their control. JW will not pull the trigger just yet because he needs to find a second player. There goes Oscar, though. He was going too deep. Had to take the chance. How can they plant the bomb? Do they go for a short plant? 3 players remaining. Snacks is still on the B bomb side. They haven't seen the bomb because it was a shot from the back, so now he's starting to rotate. That's a very important frag. 8 seconds and there's nowhere to plant now for Exist. Does he go for elimination? Does he try and save? He needs to do as much damage as possible. There's one. The pre-fire through the toll booth. He won't quite get it, though. He can't die after time, but he's exposed. He makes it very expensive for Mousesports, at the very least.
To lead the way. Look for that pick. Obviously, he saved it for the last rounds, and he'll go down. He did good damage, though. Grims can finish off Rops. And there is space to move on to the bomb sites, perhaps.
Snack's rotating to CTA, but he's got a Mag 7. He does not have the range really to deal with these players, despite the situation, but now he can pick up the rifle from Chris J. Sonny's just made his way through B-Apps, and now he's trying to flank as fast as he can. Oscar still holding the line. Snack's just making sure nobody's been boosted into the window, and it is behind him. There's Oscar with the first one. 9 seconds to plant this bomb. That's a massive 1D from JW. Flashes to try and delay. And where is Sonny? They have no idea. Surely they don't look T-ramp so quickly. That grenade doesn't help. And the spray done afterwards is easy.
Snacks will lead the way in the underpass. JW looking for this, but can Snacks still do it? Yes, he can. With the help of Sonny, the AK is Snacks's.
How do they get out of mid, though? Gonna have to use utility. JW probably saw both the players. They'll flash and try and do their best. Spotting plays on short, though. Now, the question is, did they see both plays? If they did, and it looks like they might have, then now they're a big problem for Mousesports. Fnatic, can they get 5 rounds on the board in this first half? Oscar's forced to push through B apartments to make up for the problems that they have. But look at the position of Crims. Chris J looking towards short, but if he makes his way towards jungle, he'll be compromised. In the meantime, Oscar gets a big frag in the B apps, and now he knows it's clear. Draken, though, may have heard the rotation, but Chris J's seen him on short. So much information for both teams. And then if Draken makes a play, who knows what happens? Draken does make a play. Chris J's been picked off. And there is a kill. Oscar may have seen the bomb there. Rops is stuck in Palace, though. Draken rotating, so Rops may get there faster. He's got a 1 versus 1, and he knows it.
He needs a free kill. Will he see a gun? Oh, he's got a free kill. Crims turns around in time, but Draken's posted up with the AWP. Is that flash going to cover him? It does. It gets him towards the bomb now. There's no time, however. He has to go and save. It was a good attempt from Rops. It was just so difficult.
Oscar makes his way up the ladder. Sonny, he knows a second player is there. Oscar looks for him, can't find quite much. CTs will assume there are T's in connector, and that could suggest an A split, but Chris J's in T spawn. That's a huge catch from Sonny. Rops is still around that jungle position where Exist might try to make a play, but Fnatic are in all sorts of trouble in this round.
Yeah, I mean, the bomb is making its way to be apps. It's cut off from anybody. Chris J's coming up top mid now, and he might try to backstab Draken. Oh, I think Draken will get around the corner unless he stops and slows down. He is. Oh, the AK is collected. That's a free kill for Chris J. Only 2 players left now for Fnatic. And there's no way out. There's 35 seconds. Where does the bomb go? It's stuck in the B apartments. Flusher will try to make his way back. I don't think Chris J has any idea. Trying to play it safe, going back towards A through T spawn. But Flusher, how on earth can he read this? Oh
my God, he's got to go B. Snacks his position feels compromised because his teammate died from jungle, and now Exist is coming from that position, but they may not realize that Snacks is here at all. 13 seconds, surely default plant goes down. Do they check the van position? It seems that they might, and there's a frag from Exist. That is a lifeline for Fnatic.
Mousesports on the retake. They want to make this a crushing half for Fnatic, and maybe that is the start of something here. Chris J opens it up. Flusher playing around the smoke. A 1v2 for him. Trying to outsmart his opponents. He spots one. Trigger, discipline, but it's not enough. Rops will take him out, and that will be the round for Mousesports. 11 for them. Fnatic, they must win this pistol. They have the smoke and defuse, which is always very useful on the CT side. Exist looking for pops. Ooh, Draken, they line up for him. He gets one. There's another on offer. Snacks, oh, okay. Exist up to Palace, drops Rops down low. Draken still doing the dance and keeping the attention of these Fnatic or these Mousesports players. And now Oscar's alone, a 1v5. He's been amazing this series, but he will get shut down. That was a nothing round for him.
I'm sure he will go to the stairs, but the stairs have been smoked off, so what's he going to do? Will there be a Molotov around the bench area? He's staying in connector, looking for a flanker, but there is none. It's 5 players from the ramp and the Palace.
Yeah, big push in there, covered by the smokes. Chris J looking for a deep plant here. There goes a quick flashbang. Another one. More flashbangs to be had, but Chris J, he's got the shot there onto JW, but there's just too many CTs.
In the meantime, Snacks have been rotating into that middle position. Now he makes his way towards connector. Is the bomb being defused? It is, and he's going to get taken out by the scouts, of course. That's the round for Fnatic, and maybe they can collect their AWP as well. Big shouts. Will it be between the pillars once again to isolate CTs on the site? Looks like it might be, and they're good. JW has an angle, but he doesn't have any frags. Okay, Chris J gets shot in the face, but there's still a man advantage for Mousesports. Oscar waiting to take out the cavalry, waiting for the cross. Snacks near the smoke. Some peppering from JW. Does he hear him fall back? He does, and he's willing to go through the smoke, but he can't get the frag.
That might be an opening here for Fnatic. Rops, though, with the backstab, the lurk. The late lurk from Rops is going to likely seal the deal here. Exist will get the AK, but Oscar's on the angle, and he'll get both. As Rops is going to try to split in through the middle position instead. And out they go through the window. Snacks is going to go down first. Chris J with the trade though. And oh, Sunny's so fast. Vicious stuff here from Mousesports on the entry, but it is a 3v3. But there's the lurk again from Rops. Draken hears it. He knows Rops is coming for him, but can he get the better of him this time? Rops is waiting for it. Oh, he was flashed. Oh, a chance. It's been dashed there for Draken.
I have no idea where that flash came from. 2 versus 2 though, and Rops. Oh, how does he get that one? Again, Draken closer to the wall, has a disadvantage, but Rops has to deliver there, and he does, and Sunny's going nuclear again. 2 kills for him in that round. Mousesports have very strong map control. What on earth was that? There's no punish because he had a grenade in his hand. That is brutal for Fnatic. That could cost him the game.
That is terrible timing, isn't it? And now they have a decision to make. They might just have to save their weapons. I don't think they have the cash to No, they don't. They have no cash. They've got no money. They surely have to just try to find a way to save, but that's very difficult because there's so much time for Mousesports to hunt them. Mousesports are going to have all the money in the world. They don't care if they lose every single gun hunting these players down. Flusher tries to go aggressive. That's not going to work out for him.
This is painful. This is brutal. Okay, he sees Oscar now. Oscar's got to push forward to avoid the bomb. Oh, he's baited him with the smoke grenade. Force wave the Molotov.
Ooh.
But Draken still survives. Disappears like Scorpion. Mousesports don't want to overplay their time and have to rush into a site, but Flusher. Oh, okay, that's one way to do it. Does it hit Chris J? Oh, you saw it, didn't you? You saw it, but it wasn't to be.
But his teammates have abandoned him. They're both sitting on the B-bomb site. They cannot be there. They need to start rotating. Crims, can he get the first one? Oh no, Sunny takes him down straight away. Fnatic in a desperate position.
And that bomb, I feel, is already too thick for the situation. The double peek from the T's, the final frag. Mousesports take it over Fnatic 2-1. After a brutal game of Train where you feel like it should have been a 2-0 for Fnatic. Again, they will feel like they gave this one away.